Hey guys, what's up? This is JRP Sun from JGene Games, and today we're going to be talking about the mirror modifier in Blender, so stick around. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be talking about the mirror modifier. Now what the mirror modifier allows us to do is copy a set of vertices from one side of an object to the other. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've already got Blender open right now, and we just got our standard scene layout. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit Tab so that we enter edit mode, and then we're going to hit Control R, and then we're going to move it to where this purple line goes up and down on our object, and then we're going to click it. Now we're just going to click it again without moving our mouse, and then we're done. That's all we're going to do with this model. So basically what we've done is we've made a cut through this model that goes directly down the middle. That's all we're using it for. We're going to use it so that we can separate our object in half. So now that we've got that, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to hit A to deselect those vertices, then B, drag and select these vertices right here, and I'm going to hit X, delete vertices. And now you'll notice that our object is now cut in half. Now we can go ahead and apply the mirror modifier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to our modifiers tab, and I'm going to add modifier, and I'm going to go mirror. And you'll notice that right away it's already set itself up. It's already mirrored it perfectly. Well, that's because of how we made this model. So let's go ahead and let's go through the options. First of all, we have axis, and this is going to be a combination of X, Y, and Z, depending on which way your model is made. And this is basically just going to say what axis the vertices will be mirrored on. So if we select X, they'll be mirrored on the X axis. Y, they'll be mirrored on the Y. Z, they'll be mirrored on Z. If we select both X and Y, they'll be mirrored on both the X and the Y axis. And if you select X, Y, and Z, you'll mirror on all the axes. Now I can't really show it with this example because it's just a cube and we've only deleted 4 vertices, and because we've cut our model only on one axis. Now if we cut it on different axes, then that would be different, but because we've only cut it on one axis, that is why I cannot show it right now. I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible because there's a lot of stuff that goes into this modifier, and I just want to focus on what's important. Second group is options. Now here we have merge, clipping, and vertex group. Now merge is going to merge the vertices. Basically how this works is if a vertex is in the same place as another mirrored vertex, then they're just going to merge together because you don't want to have overlapping vertices here. So we can try this out now, because right now what we have is we have a merged vertice right there as well as our initial vertice, because this one was already here. And because of what we've done earlier, this should work perfectly because these vertices are right on top of each other. And then our next option is clipping. Now clipping prevents the vertices from moving through the mirror planes. So we can do to test this, and we can hit Control R, and we can make another cut right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hit B, and we're going to select this one, and we're going to move it forward like this. Now obviously we wouldn't want to merge this vertice because, well, it's just a cube. It ends up making the exact same shape. So we can turn on clipping, and it will just not mirror that vertice right there, and it will only mirror this vertice, and it will only mirror these vertices right here. That's all that does. It just prevents the vertices from moving through that mirrored plane. Let's imagine these two vertices as forming a wall, as this is the axis that it is mirrored on. So if we had a vertice that came through that wall, then we wouldn't want to mirror that because we wouldn't want to have it on the other side where it's just sitting here in the middle of a face. If we Control R, and we make another cut right here, and then we double click again, and then we hit A to deselect this one right here, and we try to drag it through. Well, you'll notice we can't because it won't let anything go through. As soon as we turn off clipping, it will let us go all the way through, and it will even let us put a point on that side. So that's clipping. Now let's talk about vertex group. Now vertex groups will set the modifier to try to also mirror based off of vertex groups that have been made. Now I will say this, I do not understand this at all. I've researched this for forever. I cannot figure out how it works. If someone would like to help me figure out what it does, tell me in the comments below and help all the other users out who are watching this video right now. That would be awesome. But that's what I know. Basically what it does is it just tries to merge the vertex groups together. That's really all I know. We have two options underneath. We have merge limit and we have mirror object. Merge limit is going to work specifically with the merge option, and it's going to set the distance between the 2 points in order for them to be joined together. And then finally we have mirror object, and this will mirror the object based off of the coordinates of a given object. So let's go ahead and hop back into Blender and let's look at this real quick. I'm going to create an empty object by hitting Tab. I'm going to create an empty object by hitting Shift A, empty, and I'm just going to use a plain axis. I'm just going to put it right there, so I'm just going to move this off to the side, and then I'm going to move it up right here, and let's move it up in 3D space, like right up here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this right now so that we get a cube. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the modifier again, and I'm going to set the mirror object to the empty. Now you'll notice that it's going to be doing it based off of the position of our object. And now you'll see that when I move it around, I can even rotate it, then it mirrors based off of the position of the object given. This can be kind of cool, especially when used with an array modifier, because what I can do is I can move this a little bit forward and down, and I can go back here and I can go and add an array modifier. If you haven't watched my video on the array modifier, definitely go check it out. But what we can do is we can set the offset to where it lines up with the rest of our model. And there you go, you got this really weird staircase chain thing, and that can look pretty cool. So you can use that so you can actually use the mirror object with other modifiers, and it can look pretty cool, and you can get some really cool results from combining these two modifiers together. So yeah guys, that's basically the mirror modifier, but I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys going to use this in your next project? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this video sucked, then you know what to do, but if it didn't, drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to check out our website, social media, and merch, as well as our community Discord server. All of those links will be in the description below. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys next time.